Hi there, greetings. We're going to do, this is my collection tour, and today we're going to do baseball and non-baseball cards. So let's get to it. Rick Farrell, Phil Rizzuto, Al Kaline, and Albert Barlick. These are, when I first started collecting, well, not first, but when I collected autographs, Bob Lemon, Harold Newhouser, Evan Roberts, and William Judge Johnson. I discovered that a lot of people were getting these postcards signed, and I wonder where they got them. Well, then I looked and I saw you can get the whole set from the Hall of Fame. So I got the whole set. Yogi Berra, Lou Boudreau, and Fergie Jenkins and Harmon Killebrew. And I got the whole set, and I sent out all the living, or at least what I thought were living players at that point. So I've added to all of them. George Bell, Gaylord Perry, Enos Slaughter, and Robert Dorr. And I always forget how many I had until I start going through it, like now. Joe Morgan, James Wilhelm, or Hoyt Wilhelm, as you know him, Eddie Matthews, and James Catfish Hunter. So it's... Alright. Ernie Banks, Billy Williams, William Herman, Billy Herman, and Ralph Kinnear. Almost an all Cubs lineup there. Honestly, I'm not a Cubs fan. And then Brooks Robinson, Reggie Jackson, and Charles Gehringer. Gehringer I got on that postcard, and Reggie signed on the back. So there you go. There's that one. Now we go in index cards and little pictures. Phil Rizzuto sent that with his little picture. This one is Roy Campanella. This is not an autograph. That's a preprint. But Roy Campanella looks like a stamp. And Yogi Berra. Those are early days of collecting when I thought that everything was authentic. But since then, I realized. Alright, first you have Stanton R. Cook, former chairman of the Cubs. Chairman of the Cubs. Monty Irvin. Then we get Johnny Mize. And Joe Garagiola. Those. Jim Abbott preprint. James Catfish Hunter. Fred Land, usual postcard, President cards, and Gene Larkin oversized top card, because that's why that's in here. And we have George Steinbrenner, Richard Jacobs, Cleveland Indians, Bill Lefebvre, and Tom Ferrick. Tom put his team down there in New York Yankees year. So that was pretty cool. Ewell Blackwell, Andy Pafko, Bud Harrelson, and Richard Ashburn. You know, these were sent back in the days where before you sent baseball. There weren't baseball cards. The older guys, they were actual vintage baseball cards, and didn't want to pay a lot. Hank Sauer, Lou Piniella, Mickey Vernon, and Lefty Lefebvre. Didn't want to pay a lot of vintage cards, send them through the mail, and get lost, so we just did index cards. Nowadays, a lot of these guys have reprint cards, small cards. small brands, Stan Musial, Cotton Alvarez, Louis Tant, and George Gill. So nowadays I send hardly any index cards. Here's Jim Breezel. That was he provided that. Ron Goodry. Elon Chief Hogsett. He's a pitcher, 1929-1944. And Mel Harder, which I don't know what's happening here. I guess the Sharpie's bleeding somewhat. Alright, Buck Showalter. Stefan Crichton. Elvis Anderson signed this one. This is what is this? Generic Texas team shot. I sent off. And then we have a mystery cub. Yeah. Well, anybody knows that person there, let me know in the comments. This was from a 1979, May 20, 1979 Cubs game. So, don't know. It's funny, I've done baseball today, and the owners just announced lockout, canceling opening day. But, oh well. There's Ardsma, Ted Geniolis, the San Diego Chicken, Billy Bean, famous for the TV movie Moneyball, Buck Showalter, Bud Selig, and Jack McKeenan. Here is a good old Bobby Shantz, Carl Erskine, Elroy Face. And the last picture I have is Dave Van Horner. He's broadcaster for the Cardinals, I believe. But he was elected in the Hall of Fame 2011. So, put that in there. Beverly Thompson. This next one is through email. This is Gary Taylor. He is baseball coach of Auburn, I believe. Yeah, War Eagles. And then got another one here. This is Mickey Dean. He's a softball coach, Auburn. Here's one I'm proud of. This is old Yankee Stadium, signed by several different people. You have in there, let's see if I can spot them all. Doug Bird, Rick Cerrone, Lou Piniella is in here. There's Lou. Willie Randolph. There's Black and Mike there. Goose Gossage. Where's Goose? There's Goose. Blue. Steve Kemp. I believe that's him up there. It's Don Larson. He signed right below the scoreboard. Joe Torre. There he is. Right below there. Bobby Richardson. Right there. Rob Goodry. Rob? Where are you, Rob? Oh, there you are. And Barry Foote. Down there in the corner. So I decided to stop sending this after I got all those people. Now a couple of them I think are deceased. So it went into my collection. But I still got by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 people. pretty impressive. All through the mail. Sparky Anderson. This is Richie Ashburn. He signed it in ballpoint, right? Right there in the middle. So, Barry Bonds. There's Barry. Larry Bittner. This was a department store appearance, I believe, where they've handed these out. He signed them. Lou Burdett. Steve Carlton. Oops. Jermaine Dye, signature rookie. This is an old set. For those of you newer collectors, they were one of the first sets to advertise autographs. They did a lot of college teams, college stuff. They didn't do teams, they actually did college stars. And inside there was coupons for free autographs. You didn't know who you'd get, so I did that one. Luckily got Jermaine Dye. Here's Iowa Hawks. This is Richie Hebner. So a smaller one. So my football cards, I think you'll see some signature rookies I have in there. Randy Huntley. And on the back, a preprint, Rafael Palmeiro. Fergie Jenkins. Ryan Klesko. Tony La Russa when he was in the A's. Now he's back with the Sox. If you're a fan of baseball, you kind of know that. Here's Greg Maddux. Let's see here. Gaylord Perry, which unfortunately it's kind of bleeding off there. So, Richie Price. I don't know why I got 2 in 1 holder, but I do. Preacher Row. This is my old address. I don't mind showing this. This was early on. I sent to Nolan Ryan. I think this was an authentic autograph. I think this before the days of they used a lot of auto pens. Back in 1992, I kept the envelope and the sorry, I'm too busy to sign your thing, but enjoy this card pre-signed. So I looked at it. I'm not sure if it's authentic, but I got to my collection and I kept the envelope as proof. But then I got a real one later. Nolan Ryan. There he is. And of course the man who'll sign everything, Pete Rose. Had to get Pete. Mr. Ron Santo, Mr. Cub. Longtime Cubs announcer. Duke Snyder. Alright. Mr. Steroids himself. Sammy Sosa. Can you tell I'm not a Cubs fan? I think I cover it so well. Warren Spahn. There's Hank here. if you haven't noticed, these are in alphabetical order pictures. Willie Stargell. That's it for the pictures. Here's some other odd style stuff. Here is Roger Craig and Joe Dimaggio. Again, I got that early in my career. 1981. I traded for him, I think. Or I got an auction. That's right. There was a gentleman used to do auctions through the mail. And I got it. And then, when I was a kid, I used to do some in-person graphing. So 1982, got this autographed. Always got my Cubs program. My mom was a Cubs fan, so we had to go to the Cubs games. Never took me to Sox games. But Jose Cruz, Alan Ashby, I forgot. I want to say it's Louis Peels, but senior probably. This is a facsimile autograph that's printed on there with the Dale Screen article. And on the back, Steve Zuba. So they were playing the Astros at that time. And then went in 1986. Got this one. And this is signed by Glenn Hubbard and Paul Ostermacher. And I was a Braves fan back then. So we used to, one game she would make a deal with me, take me to, was the Braves, when the Braves came to town. So, got all those. Well, that's it for baseball non-size. This is kind of funny. I brought this notebook down, I opened it up, I'm like, baseball? Because I was looking at another notebook I had, and I thought I grabbed the political notebook, so you got baseball. Political will be down the road. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you're enjoying this series. And I will get some more recorded and scheduled. But I'm going to continue on with the Wednesday schedule. So look for this and others every Wednesday. Have a good day. Have a good week, whatever. Stop by here on Fridays for what I got from the week. And we'll put in bonus videos as we get them. Thanks, everybody.